Okay, round 3. Let's go. This one isn't in the AMs because I wanted to finish it off on December 3rd. I'll have to come back to this at around 10 p.m. Look at me setting up this camera. The best part of this whole thing is setting up the camera because it's so janky. All right, there we go. There we go. 22 seconds, 24, 25, 26 seconds in. Had to say it as the thing was on it. All right, you're going to hear nothing but me. Let's talk about movies today. All right, I had the feeling, I had the sudden urge to talk about this on the next live, thanks to the release of Scream 1996, which was December 20th of 1996. So I wanted to talk about like my favorite movies. The best movies. The best! All right, let's talk about it. I'm going to be inking out Cell and Vegeta, by the way. Let me get started with that. So, my favorite movie, period, is The Terminator. I posted a short about that when The Terminator had turned 40 years old, October 26th of this year, 2024. Yeah, man. Okay, I got to see if it works. Yeah, it does. It works perfectly. All right. Whoo! Now, the inking part is where things get interesting. Yes, The Terminator is my absolute favorite movie. I recently watched Fight Club, and I mentioned that on the last live. And yeah, Fight Club is probably up there right now. Maybe it's because of recency bias. But man, that movie is hard. Like, rock solid hard. I'm gonna start off with Cell's horn nonsense going on there. His head. And then, all right. I love inking. I'm running out of 0.3 India ink. Let me start off with the horny man. Can y'all see that? Probably not. That's line work prop thing right there. When you see like lines thicker than what they are, it's supposed to make it look, like it's artistic. That's why I like Masaki Sato's animation. Looks beautiful. But yeah, more favorite movies. You know what movie I recently saw? Legally Freaking Blonde. That movie was actually pretty good, Elwoods. My sister wanted to watch it, right? And then she leaves and leaves literally all the males in my freaking house to watch it. So think about this: 3 big black dudes watching Legally Blonde. Isn't that funny? The movie was actually, I was like, you know what? This ain't bad. A lot of baddies in that movie, you feel me? Made it better to watch. I like rating the movies by how hot the women are too, Like sometimes you got 80s hot, you got 90s hot, got 2000s hot. Women do the same thing. One of the reasons my sister watched Scream was because she found Billy Loomis attractive. Okay. But that draws in viewers. You want to know why? Sex sells. So, yeah. Line variation, baby. But yeah, she thought Billy looked attractive. I'm not giving away who she is, by the way. My sister. And then I got to draw all his spots. I think I'm going to do that in the last one. Because, man, it's so tedious. But yeah, so I talked about Scream in terms. Well, Scream is my favorite horror movie. I have not seen Jaws the entire way through yet, which is strange. Halloween, I've seen the whole way through. People say it's not scary today, which I do believe it's not scary today. But what works about Halloween is the build up to the scares. You know, a lot of movies nowadays just, emphasize jump scares. They want you to, oh, which is a good thing because, that's a part of getting scares. But the build up to a scare, like the build up to a fight, if you've ever gotten into a fight before, or the build up to a race, if you've ever raced before, or to a football game, which I've played in, you like that feeling is like, it psychs a lot of people out. But the moment you get like that first tackle, the moment you get into that first tackle, it's like, okay, like, all right, this is gonna be fun. After the first like hit, you know what I'm saying? Even especially like when you're on kickoff. After that first hit, you're like, all right, now the game started. That much bit more line variation. I like doing stuff that Toriyama didn't in his drawings, just to add a little nuance. But his art is good. It's like he's the initiator and I'm the innovator. But yeah, Scream, best horror movie. The Terminator 1 is also like a horror movie. It's a slasher flick. I guess that would make it my favorite slasher flick. Involves time travel. Favorite adventure movie, Back to the Future. That movie's hard. Yeah, no pauses on this one, like I mentioned. And then I mentioned Ferris Bueller's Day Off is also really, really hard. I'm talking 4 inches hard. Okay. Favorite it's a Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I like movies that have a good message, like right there on the surface. Fight Club is kind of confusing when you first watch it, like you don't realize. Spoiler incoming, so take this off if you haven't seen Fight Club, but the first rule of Fight Club is not to talk about it, which is a rule that gets broken throughout the whole way of the movie. I like how in like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, even The Matrix, like The Matrix and Fight Club in the same year, kind of have similar messages, you know. But Fight Club's message gets really confusing. It's a bit confusing, like to understand at first, like and even like Tyler Durden being a soap salesman, he doesn't actually sell soap. I didn't really figure. I thought like I was still confused by him selling like oh I sell soap. I still thought like my second viewing when I watched it with my sister and my brother who fell asleep while watching it. I still thought he was selling soap, but he also created bombs. I didn't realize. I was like, wait a minute. He sells like the soap is a facade. Like the soap is literally the bombs. The soap is the bombs. Like I was like, oh, makes sense. Like how stupid could you be not to notice that on your first time viewing? I felt like an idiot. By the way, I'm drawing selling Vegeta from chapter 385 of the manga. There are some people in this. It pisses me off that I'm not able to see the chat. Maybe I could pull it up on my computer. Yep. Yeah, I'll ink that in later. And then, I'm about to pull it up from my computer real quick, y'all. Real quick, because I want to see what people are, saying. Like, there's actually people in the chat, which is funny to me. Mr. ScriblzzArt is live. Oh my gosh, let me check it out. Yeah, no one's in the chat. But there's one watching. That's strange. All right, now let me talk about... Oh, snap. I can see my hand moving. Wait a minute. This is freaking cool. All right, let me... it's like a few seconds behind. But anyway, what was I talking about? Fight Club. Yeah, him selling soap. Tyler Durden selling soap. I didn't realize I was like literally him selling bombs. First time watching it. And it made me feel like an idiot. And then like there's a whole bunch of like subliminal, I don't want to say subliminal. Well, they are subliminal messages. Makes you look at a cock on screen like 2 times, I believe. The first time was when they explained his work. This is Tyler Durden. What's my name? Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden. I love that scene. He realizes, oh snap, I'm insane. Like, he's crazy. Always got to make the chin dark. It shows gravity, shows weight in his facial structure, his body, really. And then you gotta... But yeah, that was Fight Club. I love that song. I also love the Matrix song "Club to Death" by was it Rob Zombie? Rob Zombie. That song is awesome. You're doing it in the air. That's what Lois said when she walked in on Meg and I think her boyfriend. That episode of Family Guy where they were trying to preach abstinence. It's no wonder they have so many church groups on college campuses. There was 0 abstinence on a college campus. And I mean 0. Trying to promote this thing on YouTube real quick. I'm going to promote the live. Okay. So the post should spread, you know, like a couple of legs, and y'all should be able to see it. Yeah, it's supposed to be up right now. Does it show that I'm live? I gotta fix these lives. Homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler. No, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do. What you trying to do? What you wanna do? All right, let's get into it. Just promoted this thing. Already getting likes. All right. So, just drew Cell's face. The perfect face. Perfect. I was watching the Kai Dub the other day. He was talking about, now leave them alone and come to me. He said that to Goku. I was like, whoa, Cell. Whoa. I was talking about movies and fight clubs, confusion. It's funny how like Tyler was talking about how they had no Great War, and just in a few years, you know, they'd have to go to Afghanistan and stuff like that because, you know, 9/11. Oh, I love that nose. Perfect nose. Gotta say it like Vince McMahon. Perfect. Oh yeah, I got water today. Remember last time I didn't have no water. No water. I ain't have no water, and now my laptop is dying. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let me go get the charger. And I mean that in every bit of the word. Fantastic. He looks so evil. Let me get the charger real quick and charge the laptop. Notice how you don't hear the heater blowing like crazy anymore. Holy smokes. 5 likes and only 2 watching. Does that make any freaking sense? Don't drop my ink. I'm like a hammer that you hold in your hand. I make hits. All right, yeah, some more movies. I already mentioned The Matrix. I like that movie. What is The Matrix? www.whatisthematrix. That was promotion for the movie back in 1999. You know, David Finch has Monday Night Draw. Got Monday Night Raw. What should I have? What would be a nice word for like smack or Nitro? Monday Night Draw. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Should I have impact drawing. What should I have? Thursday night drawdown. Oh, Thursday night art down. He looks like Kane with one eye bigger than the other. You are in contact lenses. Mayor of Knoxville County, Tennessee. Inking the face is most important because if the face looks like trash, it ruins the entire freaking drawing. Don't like his eyebrows as much. Or whatever these things are. Makes it look more gritty. Last year was imperfect. Now he's perfect. Perfect! Gotta say it like Vince. Okay. Have not yet finished American Psycho. Seen scary movie. We all go a little mad sometimes. Okay. This the whole thing about Vegeta's freaking eye. I should probably pencil it out, but I'm the savage. I'm gonna do that. Okay, what should I start off with? I think I started off with his nose. So young, and I ain't got nothing to lose. Do I have a top 5 movies? Yeah, I was watching Alien. And I didn't go to sleep because it was boring, because it wasn't boring. You know, the start of a movie isn't boring, it just builds up the story. But I should make his eye look dodgy on purpose. Kind of like what Toriyama did. I laugh at Vegeta's ineptitude. He's screaming. He's in so much pain. It's so funny. Do y'all even see that, man? Orientating this phone quite difficult. I also talked to my cousin for the first time yesterday. Or it wasn't yesterday, it was a few days ago. Didn't even know I had one of those. I'm gonna end this stream at 8. Let's just try to get their faces down, you know? Why did I? Oh, that's his triceps. Oh, I should draw Vegeta's tongue sticking up. Let me change that real quick. I always like adding small little details like that, you know? He's like, like he's in so much pain. How beautiful. Okay, I got 3 people watching and 5 likes. Still doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna see Die Hard for the first time around this Christmas. Pretty sure it's on Hulu. Now we're gonna darken the bottom of the mouth for that gravity effect. Last Christmas. Yo, it's so funny, man. Don't you love when stupid people like Vegeta in this scene? You know what? He wasn't stupid. He just wanted a challenge. That's not stupid. It's actually really smart. You should always want a challenge. But he was stupid earlier. So, you know. And he was stupid even later than this, in the Blue Arc. Bruh killed his whole, like the planet, or well, at least the people in the stadium, because he wanted to fight against yours truly. Son Goku. Alright, now this tongue, big freaking tongue. Oh my god. Yeah, so I drew Vegeta's tongue elevated. This ink has managed to last for over a year. I wanted to draw some of his gums, but that probably should have used a lighter ink. Uh-oh, just drew outside the line. But it works because he's like getting like knocked out of his socks. And then I'll have to use like ruler to like space and all that stuff. Let me draw the blood coming out of his mouth. Jeez. Yes, blood. Violence, gore. I love the gore in Dragon Ball. Yeah, this can be spotty and erratic. I like how Goku's brother shows up and then just says, "You're a disgrace," and kidnaps his son. Said I wanted to draw some blood coming on his cell. All that blood going up in the air. Mine is a bit bloodier than Toriyama's. $7.43. I thought it'd be. Oh yeah, let me draw some veins. I was gonna draw someone Cell's horn, but it makes no sense. Gotta draw the crease in Vegeta's face. In Toriyama's version, his jaw wasn't inverted. I like inverting the jaw if they're stretched out. Just, gives it more character. I would just like kind of leave that spaced out, just to get like, just the impression that he's being pounded hard. No pause. Oh, a fourth person joined. I literally saw it as it went up. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not looking at the chat, so if you say anything, I'm going to have to look at it after I'm... Oh, nice depth of the ear, Toriyama. The ear is like such a fun thing to draw. Ever since I was young, like when I first started drawing Dragon Ball art, that'd be such a fun aspect of the face to draw is the ear. Even now, I could like just I don't even have to look at a person's ear to draw it. The cochlea, antitrachus anatomy, all that stuff. Yeah, I love drawing the ear. The ear! Give me ear. I want some ear today. That sounded way more sexual than it needed to be. Last Christmas, I gave you my ear to draw for the year. Oh, that rhymed that terrible. Yesterday I was rhyming. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Since there's a... Oh, crap. I remember the name of that muscle. Rah! That's all I can... Well, that's majority of what I just... Every time I look at this, I just think, rah! He's in so much pain, and it's funny. It's so funny looking at other people's pain. You know what I'm saying? And when someone gets hurt, people laugh. But it always sucks when it's you. Yeah, fall down some stairs. Bruh, ink, what are you doing? I'm gonna space out his eyebrows. Now I'm ripping now. And my homies, they got a weapon now. I shoot them boys at their feet, they high stepping now. Heard that song earlier. Take a look inside your heart. Is there anything for me? Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. I gotta see that as well. There's also some other like indie movies that I plan on seeing as well. As well. Should it be as well or as well? Like it seems like it should be as well. You know, like AS. Not like ASS, but AS. Like as well. But like stuff like of, like shouldn't it be off? Off? If you start speaking that way, I think Canadians speak very literally like that. You know, pronounce words. A boot. Boot what? A better plan. Bruh, Degrassi, man. Which one's the 0.1? It's this one. Yeah, baby. So sorry. Speaking of sorry, my sister had me draw that Canadian chick the other day. That Greek Canadian chick. She's like, oh my God, she's so famous on TikTok. Like, I don't give a All right, yeah, 8 o'clock. Or when I'm done with the faces, then, you know, because this inking is going to take a while. What I mean a while, I mean probably some days. Just to give depth to Vegeta's head. You know, usually someone will draw a straight line coming down, but I curved the line. Look at how I curved the Widow's Peak and Vegeta's hairline. I mean, Toriyama curved it. It looks beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it's true. Oh my gosh. It's so funny to me. Oh yeah, that turned out awesome. Awesome, I tell you, awesome. I'm gonna do his hair in this stream as well. Yeah, I just scream stuff when I'm drawing, like just to carry out the sound effects. Now, in my last drawing, I used the 0.1, which is why Vegeta's hair looked terrible in that one. So for this one, I'm gonna use the 0.3 for Vegeta's hair. I think I'm gonna mess with his hair as well. See, this is why I like action scenes, because you could play around with the art in ways you wouldn't be able to with freaking static images. You don't even have to draw the hair in, totally. See? Every mess up is something. I could say I added in for flair. It's so funny looking at this picture. I love being able to play around with his hair. I want to turn on some ASMR, like some lo-fi tunes while I do this. Probably keep some viewers. So I might do that in my next freaking stream. Yeah, that's one thing Toriyama didn't do in his, like flail the hair out right there. I want to give a sense of his hair is flying upward because it gives a sense of motion. Do y'all see that? So yeah, that Toriyama didn't really do that in his, so I did it in mine. Fine, I'll do it myself. Fine. I literally changed that on the fly. It was cold as balls outside today. Yeah, like I said, when I get in the zone, I stop talking. I stop talking about movies. I just stop talking for like 5 minutes. And there's some one dipphole who's gonna be like, "It's better when you're not talking." Shut up. Yeah, that's right. I called you a dipphole. 7:58 p.m. Some dipphole. You know what the worst feeling is when you go to sleep in class or something like that. You guys ever been in the middle of a classroom and then thought you farted in your sleep and you jumped out of your sleep like an idiot? Oh man, that used to happen to me so much back in the day. Come and get your love. Mm-hmm. I like my Vegeta. He looks insane though, which is a good thing. I'm gonna have to do a lot of shading on this one, just like last time. But I'm ready for it. Bring it on. I'm ready. Let's go. So, I got the face. Hasn't even been an hour, but I'm gonna come back later today after my time in the gym. Let me just real quick. I think my Vegeta face looks more insane than Toriyama's, which is a good thing. He's like, rah! Dude, it looks sick with the hair all spotty like that. I'm gonna implement that in more of my drawings. Let me just real quick finish off this blown of hair. Finish that off with the extra small. Almost dropped the freaking ink pen, and that would have been disastrous. Disastrous. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, live stream is now over. I'll see y'all later. Or maybe I could reset. Well, let me just show y'all. So, oh, almost dropped it. But I didn't, because I'm perfect. See that? That's Cell, that's Vegeta, and this is the original. See that? Original? And then you see that? Mine. Pretty sure it's in 1993 by this point. All right, y'all. See y'all later.